reports of violence, killings, and displacement affecting Christian communities in Nigeria's Middle Belt region, primarily attributed to armed Fulani pastoralists and other extremist groups like Gumi and the rest. Now, the second reason for this delegation, designation of country of particular concern. We all remember in late October 2025, the Trump administration designated Nigeria as a country of particular concern, CPC, for severe violation of religious freedom, a label that escalated diplomatic pressure and acquired a former US government response. Now, I want every one of you to be picking whatever the US is saying. They are not seeking the opinion of the Nigerian government. Do you know the reason why they are not seeking the opinion of the Nigerian government? Because they have come to finalize that Nigeria is a faith state. Nigeria is a faith state. Because once a country is being designated as a country of particular concern, what it shows is that the government in that particular country has state have failed legitimately to govern that country or that state. Now they need external response of, we all know that today the United States of America is the police of the world. They are there to protect human rights. They are there to protect human rights and every other thing that pertains to humans. So, and if you read carefully through the lines of what the American government and the congressional delegation that came to them, they are stating it clear what America wants to do, not what Nigeria wants America to do. Because the reason why I'm bringing these things out for everyone of us to be following is because, you know, some of these data boys, Bulaba data boys on Facebook, Twitter, they will come and say America must follow America must follow what Nigeria. No. At this point in time that Nigeria has been designated as a country of particular, Nigeria now have no say in whatever the United States of America government wants to do to safeguard and rescue the Christians in Nigeria from the hands of these terrorists that are being sponsored by the Nigerian terrorist government. I'm coming to the after this place, I'm coming to the last place, and that place is the place that I'm so, that is the thing is sweeting me. Now, the third one is diplomatic pressure. The issue of Christian genocide in Nigeria resonated with Trump's conservative evangelical base, and the move was seen by some analysts as appealing to domestic political and electoral motivation. Now, I want to come to the place that is hitting Nigeria very hard. Now, the policy recommendation of this delegation, this congressional delegation that was sent to Nigeria for this fact finding by the United States of American president. Now, the policy recommendation that this delegation now needs to put in table to fight against these terrorists that are killing Christians in Nigeria. The delegation led by Rep. Riley Moore was tasked with compelling a full report and developing policy recommendations to the president on how the US could disrupt and defeat terror networks responsible for this violence. You see the reason why the Nigerian terrorist government are panicking. Because right more now with his other congressional delegation that came to Nigeria for this fact findings, we now go back to meet their colleagues in the American chamber, where they will now recommend a policy to fight this terror group, to fight and defeat these terror networks for this violence against Christians. And now the question I want to ask every one of you here is, who are the sponsors? Who are the people networking the genocide of Christians and the Biafran people in Nigeria? We all know them. We have mentioned their names there uncountable times. Even to us when you were giving, you still mention some of their names. People like Shetima, that was the former governor of Borno State, Zulum, and you call so many of their names there. They are the networks. Gumi, that is why you see Gumi running away, because Gumi have come to understand that it is game over for all of them, whatever they have been doing in that country. And their greatest fear is what has come to face them, because they have been lobbying against what is happening today regarding the United States of America designating Nigeria as a country of particular concern. They have been lobbying against this thing while perpetrating their evil against the Christians in Nigeria and also the Biafran people. So now, the Biafran people, the Biafran people, you need to follow what the Biafran Republic government in exile is doing. Now, when this policy will now put in place to fight these terrorists.
My co-host, just
Yeah,
1 minute, please. Yeah, there's message
yeah.
from my information minister for people to pay up their channel. So I think he wants to come live right now. So we need to wrap up. The message just dropped now. Go ahead, please, and then we
All
close
right,
this.
let me just round up. There's something I want to say, but I don't know maybe if I should leave that where, because okay, let me just put it this way. In a nutshell, when this recommendation will be put in place, remember I read something before. The reason why for this congressional delegation to Nigeria, the delegation's purpose was to investigate the situation on ground and inform potential US policy recommendation, including possible military intervention. And lest we forget, the other time that people were suggesting where America will have their base, of which even the Biafran Defense Forces openly told the American government and their Department of War that they are open to give them their base to operate, to conquer